What's up, guys, and welcome back. Now, today is a segment I like to call Another Life. Now, Another Life is basically taken away from sport. What do you do outside of sport, basically? The reason why I'm doing this is because a lot of people focus on their sports way too much. And I feel like sometimes there is a time and place where you do need to focus on your sport really a lot is during the season. But off season, especially when you want to relax, you shouldn't be focusing on basketball a lot. Yeah, obviously, you want to get better, you want to do drills, you want to improve your skills. Yeah, that's all fine. That's all well and needed to be done, but not so much in the off season, or even sometimes during the season. Because I know before matches, I usually listen to music, or before, when I was on the team, I used to listen to a lot of music, just to focus me, get me in the zone, ready for the match ahead. But it also takes my mind off of basketball. I'll even talk to my coach about his family, how things is with his wife, or even talk to my friends about girlfriends, what's the newest clothes out there, trainers, music, books they've read, that sort of thing. Stimulating conversation to take your mind away from sport. And this isn't just for basketball, this is for every sport. It applies to every single sport you can think of, because it is true. Once you think of that sport every single day, from morning, night, vice versa, it becomes in your head and it starts messing with you. It's like that's the only thing you can think about. Now, I understand if you're going pro and you're an athlete who, let's say, who's on a scholarship, for example, you've got to think about your skill development, you've got to think about getting better yourself as a person, maybe on the team, that sort of thing. I do understand that. But at the same time, you've got to take a break from it sometimes. You do need sometimes, let's say, a week to recuperate, just away from the sport. You know what I mean? So, applying this to basketball, I used to have a lot of friends, or let's just say, I used to have a lot of friends that actually focused a lot on basketball, and when they focused on basketball, it just took over their whole life. And I'm saying to people, look, take a break from it. Do something else in your free time. Don't just think basketball, play basketball. Excuse me. Just think about other things, socialize with your friends, go out to the cinema one evening, or go out to a dinner event or something, something to stimulate yourself away from sports. Because a lot of people say sports is their life. I understand that, but at the same time, sports is very, very, very controlling, and it can be controlling in your life, especially if you don't know how to handle it well. So the reason why I'm saying, take your mind away from sports is just because you want to have another life. And in the clips earlier, I showed you, I was just outdoors, I was having a walk. Sometimes you need that. I went to gym yesterday, played some basketball yesterday, I went to gym the day before. Now I'm just resting today, then I'm going to go gym for the next 3 days, and hopefully play some basketball in between those days. Now, the reason why I'm saying, I'm resting today is just because, just to take my mind away from things. You don't want to be thinking about fitness, gym, like even going gym now. I mean, sports, I say sports, but I also mean your fitness as well. Like if you go gym every day, you need a break. You need a break just from talking about it, thinking about it, doing it. It messes with you completely, as in like that's all you think about. Like you don't want people to think you're boring, because there's people out there who are boring. All they can talk about is just one sport or one thing they do in their life, and that's it. And I'm thinking, well, that shouldn't be the way you live. Talk about many things. Don't be narrow-minded, people. Seriously, because that's the worst thing you can actually be as an athlete or as a coach. Definitely as a coach, and even to coaches as well. Like don't think about the sport too much. If there's things that you can't resolve at the moment, like during the session plan you've got for your athletes, just take some time and think, let me come back to this. You'll have a buzz. Sometimes I like to take my mind away from what I'm doing, and the next thing you know, I have a sudden buzz, and then I start ticking like, oh, I got this. I start typing. It's like when I'm doing uni work, or when I used to do uni work. Tipping. Literally, I'm just typing away because I've got this buzz. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm capable of now. I know what I'm thinking because I've had that long wait. So, you know, think of it as a surprise. Come with it as a surprise to you, basically. Now, you know, the reason why Another Life I done this is because, you know, I want to get this message across out there. You know, don't make sport your life to the extent where it's all you think about. Make it your life, as in it's a part of your life. You love it, you do it, but make sure you have your days off. You know, make sure you have your days off. Make sure you sit down and just relax. Because especially when you train for sports as well, you don't want to overtrain. You don't want to pull muscles, break limbs, tore ligament, that sort of thing. So just always have an extra plan to what you're doing with sports. Yeah, it's good and all that you want to go pro for some people, but you know, still have an extra plan to think like, you know what, let me just relax. Why do I need to think about this all the time? There's no pressure to it. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're going pro, there is pressure, but at the same time, there shouldn't be, especially if you handle yourself right and handle your plan and handle what you're doing through the week right. So, you know, that's all you need to do, guys. You know, what I do sometimes, I mean, I've got video games that I play, I read books every now and then, or I just, you know, sit down and watch some TV, or, you know, I'm on my laptop watching a movie, little videos here and there, you know, that sort of thing. It takes your mind away from sports, you know. Don't even go on YouTube and type in drills for basketball, shooting drills, techniques, and you know, that's just sport again. So find other things. Make sure you have like a day or two. I know for some people, they like to recuperate a week. Then they'll get back onto their sporting life again and then just carry on with it, that sort of thing. Some people do that. But if you're one of those people where you're impatient, you can't wait, just have 2 or 3 days and then get back into what you normally do, sort of thing. You know, or even after you train, take your mind away from basketball. That's what I do. I just listen to music. I'm zoned, I think about other things, you know, life, what's going on at home, my family, my mum, you know, that sort of thing. And that's really pretty much it, like much I can think of really at the moment. But you know, I will be going into certain things into detail, so don't get me wrong, there will be more videos for Another Life, but I think, well, to me personally, I don't think there's short topics within Another Life. I think there's a lot of topics that covers Another Life, and people think, oh yeah, I think there's only 5 things really. But trust me, there's more, because I feel like there's more. And people should understand it more to detail. Why music is important, takes you away from certain things. So yeah, guys, you know, as usual, like, share, comment, rate, subscribe. Leave any comments down in the section below. And yeah, if you like more, you know, thumbs up, the usual. Anyway, peace.